I've done most of the things that
We are here to commemorate the free speech movement, and we believe that the way to commemorate the free speech movement is not to turn it into a museum, is not to historify it, but to tie it into what's going on campus today.
So what happened was we had to compromise with the organizers of the movement that's happening right now. What they said is they weren't going to allow ASUC President Smelko to speak, and we compromised with them to get Mr. Smelko to speak and introduce the speakers we invited here today, the actual first-hand accounts of what happened 45 years ago. And we compromised with them to sort of give them some airtime and have President Smelko speak as well as the FSM speakers. And that's sort of what happened now. It turned into this kind of organic movement. Again, nothing that's going on behind us right now is in any way related to the ASUC. The ASUC event has ended and sort of they've taken over the event.
45 years ago, I followed Mario Savio and Joe Baez into those doors. It was a lot of hard work. We ground out thousands of leaflets and newsletters using mimeograph machines. Can you imagine that? If we had access to the internet and Twitter, we might have been able to declare victory in a week.
One of the beauties of the FSM was that every organization on this campus was represented in the governing body, from the young Republicans to the young socialists, and the whole range in between. And they met almost every night, not quite, people had to study, but it was really quite a process to watch as it unfolded. And it took about a year to bring people together. And let me tell you, when you leave college, if you're interested in organizing, you're going to be doing the same thing in your community or your job, either as a union person or as a community organizer. You take the time out to bring people together around the goals, you make it, you broaden it, and so when you're ready to move, you know the saying, if you want to go fast, go by yourself, but if you want to go far, go together.
I was planning on playing the actual speech with Mario Savio's words over the loudspeaker, but because we had to compromise with these event organizers here, I wasn't able to do that. So if one voice was silenced today, it was actually Mario Savio's. We weren't able to have his voice be heard. But again, that's sort of the compromise that we had to make, and I think the event was relatively successful. I really like the amount of people that we got out here listening and learning about the FSM. I think it turned out really great.